mental space. If you ever need me, just call. I'ma come running, give it my all. Love is love, God wins. Keep your vibrations high and watch how your blessings.
Okay, there we go. Now we on the screen. Grand Rising, Namaste, Ashe, Salutation, Shalom. Hope everybody is doing good out there. What's been new? What's been going on in the black tea sector? I guess that's what they calling it, the black tea sector. I seen a clip of Jaguar trying to put a list out there. She went back in the reindeer games. Jaguar is requesting back into the reindeer games. Come on. Hey, y'all come in. Love is love. Namaste, Ashe, salutation, shalom, peace. Hope everybody doing well out there. Come in.
We can serve your tea hot. We can make it ice cold. We can put it in a shot. Or we can make it real bold. Oh, oh. Beef on top of beef. Oh, yes. Yes, it's giving messy, real mess. We having black tea. So won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea, but be careful not to slip. Black tea, taste the drama real good. Do you want some black tea in the YT neighborhood? Truth is moving on them streets, but it's caught between them lies. Who be grifting, who cheats? Who be sending round them spies? Beef on top of beef all day, every day. Troublemakers put on display. Do you want some black tea? Won't you come and take a sip? We serving black tea, but be careful not to slip. Black tea, taste of drama real good. Do you want some black tea in the YT neighborhood? You feel me?
What's up? So Jaguar is putting out a list now of people. Get out of here. Oh, she wants to make her list of people now. Her list of what's going on. Okay, Jaguar, we see. We see you. We see you. We see you, Jaguar. You know, but shout out to Trevor Green with another great presentation. So, you know, Trevor Green's still doing his thing with the Jaguar.
This is why
saga.
family matters. Stay within the family.
What's up?
Bring up all these things in public, all of these personal things that happen, these little falsifications of stories of what happened when you quote unquote got. You want to bring up the abuse that happened in your childhood, all the mistreatment from your siblings when you were the one who was pampered. You want to bring all of this to light? Then that gives us the green light to be able to inflict that exact same thing on you, but with the mirror of truth. I can be your crusader, mother.
He
But
said
if
it
you want to
best.
test my patience,
He said it
I can
best.
very well be a demon slayer to you.
A demon slayer.
And
And
Jaguar
she's
Wright
a
is a fully
full
established demoness.
established
So you know what
demoness.
that means.
You know what that means.
I can be that, or I could be a paladin to cleanse you of those sins and bring
Which
you
one
back
do
into
you
the
want?
light.
Which
But
one
to
you
do
want,
so
mother?
is to walk the full path of repentance.
Which one do you want,
You
mother?
must repent for all the things that you have done.
It's like repentance. I got a song called Repentance where I'm repenting from this stuff. And I'm like, repentance.
Now, I want y'all to think about this. Lamisha is on TikTok now. I be seeing her pop up on my TikTok feed, and she just like she'll just be sitting there cooking or playing Uno with her boyfriend or her husband, whoever it is. And yeah. What I can't believe is like all these people were in like this circulatory of grifting, you know what I mean? What's going on? Appreciate the new subscribers. Appreciate all the new subscribers. If you're new to the page and you're new to, subscribing to the page or becoming a member, I might have missed a couple of members becoming members. So I apologize about that. I apologize for any gifts that I might have missed due to premieres or whatever. So I appreciate all the gifting and everything of that magnitude. Appreciate you. But yeah, this is hilarious, man. Trevor Green is definitely doing his thing with the whole, Jaguar thing and breaking down these cartoons. Like I think it's great to see because it's not that, trauma that's tied to it. A lot of people want to go through this, and they want to trauma bond you to it. You know what I mean? Okay, appreciate you. Appreciate it. So yeah, but I think Trevor Green is doing a great way of displaying what's going on YouTube and also, still captivating the audience, and, keeping it, funny because all of this stuff is like repeating. Like if you look at the patterns of it, it's repeating, it's draining, it'll start affecting your physical life. So, we got to pay attention to that stuff.
The wrongs that you have committed, the crimes that you have done, the evasions of taxes over the years from leeching money
Can y'all
from
hear it?
other people,
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear
from
it.
your own mother, and from the people whom you marry into. All of the slander you've thrown
Golden, what's
against
going
your
on?
kind sister, your kindred
Y'all
family,
put a 1 in the
whom
chat.
you spilled the
Okay.
blood of for years.
Okay.
And for that whipping that you gave me,
For that whooping.
for venting frustration.
He remember that
unjust
whooping.
frustration with an ox cord that could have given
He
me
remember that whooping.
a bleeding injury if you struck with the head of it. Back in 2009, when I was 7 years old,
2009. He
after
remember
Grandpa
that
Norman
whooping.
died.
He remembers that
after you
whooping.
effectively railroaded me and Giovanni to not go to that funeral. His funeral.
Hims remember that
These
shit,
are
Jaguar.
things you must repent.
Repentance.
Yo, shout out to Trevor Green, man. You did it again, Trevor Green. You did it again. Ralph's bike. Not my Huffy. Not my Huffy making his day. Look. Did you see the Huffy? You see the Huffy making his debut. The Huffy is making its appearance, man. My Huffy bike, man. Fuck. Why you had to? This is so triggering right here for me to see my Huffy bike again. And that kind of looked like my grandma's street out Pollock, man. That kind of looked like it too, right there. That kind of looked like Morton Avenue. That's, man, my bike, man. My bike. I still miss that bike. That shit changed my whole life when she stole that bike. Can you imagine a 10-year-old going home and have to explain to his parents how his bike got stolen? They'll never buy you nothing else again. You know, you be borrowing rollerblades from the neighbor. You know, you know what I mean, getting rides on people handlebars and stuff. Like, you know what I mean. The bike is the first thing that your parents entrusted you with back in the day. All right, I'm gonna buy you this bike. You better not let nobody ride it. You better not get it stolen. Like, it was the bike. You know. Imani, what's going on with you? Appreciate the. Oh, okay, appreciate the gifted memberships. Okay, y'all say say y'all appreciations if y'all ended up with a membership. She said she had cars. Yeah, but this was in her bike stealing era though. This was in the era of her stealing bikes. You know what I mean? Let me see. The membership should be popping up. Who got the memberships? It should be popping up and telling us who ended up with memberships. Then we're gonna see who's in the bushes. Cause some bush babies be getting memberships. When you give memberships, them bush babies be getting memberships. They have to tell on themselves that they in here. My bike done made its debut. Look, my bike is on the scene. Jaguar stole my bike. And you know she rolled off and she had the nerve to throw up 2 fingers talking about some Philly shit. Like, you know, when she rolled off, she just screamed that out. Like, when she rode off on my bike, she was like, Philly shit. Like, I was like, what the hell? I didn't understand it at 10 years old. I knew we was in Camden, so I didn't understand it. Most people scream like CMD or crime, money, drugs, Camden most dangerous, something like that. But she was like, Philly shit. I was like, what the hell? This lady is not coming back with my bike. She has to borrow it real quick, but she is not coming back. You know what I mean? And her and the pimp or the fiend that she was with, whoever it was she was with, they rolled off. I was like, damn. I stood there for a while hoping that she swing the block or come back. You know, I stood there for like an hour, 2 hours, you know what I'm saying? Okay, appreciate you becoming a member. Would you look at that? Not only gifting memberships, but becoming a member as well. Would you look at that? Appreciate the support. Appreciate it. Jaguar, that was you. You've been a bike stealer your whole life. Every time somebody got something, you want it. If they wear something, you wear it better. They got a house, you got it better. A car, you want it. You want it. You want it. Anything you can't have, you'll destroy. That's you, Jaguar. No more hiding from yourself. No more hiding from yourself. You corrupted too many kids already. But Gina Gold, you messed her up. Allie Carter, you messed her up. You messed her up. Lamisha Fuller, you messed her up.
And boy, I tell you, did she fuck me up? That lady fucked me up. You think you'll be scared of the bitch? I ain't scared of that kitten, that dog. Let me think about that dog. Cat, dog, hot diggity dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. I ain't scared of that dog. She's not a dog, she's a kitten. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Even if you didn't mess them up, you got them scared because you adding the threats to their lives. Think about that. You were supposed to come on this internet and advocate for victims. You were supposed to get on here and advocate for victims, Jaguar. You got on here and you victimize victims. You are the worst. You are the worst. All because your life didn't add up. All because the sacrifices that you made in your life, your son, the things you did with your oldest son, the one that's not here no more. Think about that. Think about that. Jaguar wants back into the Hunger Games. She wants back into the Hunger Games. She don't know how to ask, but she wants back into the Hunger Games. She want to be a part of this. She trying to put her own list out there now. She trying to act like she getting content from other stuff, but she wants her platform to be the place people can come over to and talk shit and do all of that stuff. It was nothing more exciting for Jaguar than to go in these places and spaces and create controversial argument. Like, she loved it. She loved it when she got off of these, whether it be Popcorn Planet, whether it be Atwoods, whether it didn't matter, Storm Monroe, it did not matter. She loved it. She loved it. That she was introducing her friends to it. Remember when we seen her in the hotel with what's the girl name that played in Girls Trip, right? Tiffany Haddish, right? We seen her with Tiffany Haddish. She was showing off to Tiffany how she, had these spaces and was in these spaces. Tiffany, say hi. Da, 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 da. She loved it. She loved making her rounds. Jaguar used to love making her rounds. Now imagine, a narcissistic person, that's used to making their rounds, going into spaces, saying what she wanted to say. Imagine confiding her to her own space. Imagine, right? She got Danny Robinson at the top of her list, right? Why you ain't sue Danny Robinson first then? Danny Robinson should have been the first one that you sued. She got denied at like number 4 or something like that, I think Wolf Coochie might have made that list up. I think Wolf Coochie might have made the list up, because Jaguar don't even remember what she did yesterday, let alone a list of people. These are my top 10. These is my top 10 people. You ain't get if you making a top 10 list, you should have Jay-Z at the top of your list. She should be making a list of the industry people. But she want to be down here with the reindeer game. She want to be a part of the reindeer game so bad. She mad that they didn't. Jaguar didn't even really make the list of the black tea sector. She ain't even make the list. They talked about the top 3, right? The big 3, and then they talked about everybody else. Jaguar didn't even make the list of the black tea sector. Think about that. She didn't even really make the list of the black tea sector, but yet she's sitting here wanting to be involved in the black tea sector. You are not a part of the black tea sector, Jaguar. You got your own sector. It's called the Jaguar Wright sector. Nobody's there. Ain't that why you stole the whole, experiment thing? The Jaguar Wright experiment, the Jaguar Wright effect, right? It comes from the Joe Rogan effect. All you did was, and I watched this pattern. Her and Ronnie Bo, they did the same type of shit. Ronnie Bo was taking, old titles and old names of stuff and then putting it in Chat GTP and just switching up a little bit of it, right? She's doing the same thing, just taking everything from Black history or with the American Black history, and then she's tweaking it and trying to, because it's a spell that's in the word. So she using that spell that's in the word that's binded to a lot of us. You could feel it sometimes. Like, that's why she jumped from all these different religions. I'm Ephi. I'm now, a keeper of the Sabbath. I'm Christian. That's why she hide behind this stuff, LGBTIQIA plus, she hide in these communities. She hide behind this stuff because she knows it's attached to something that's in somebody else's life. She ain't gonna tell you her life. Her life is a mixture of all the lies that she done, came out with, the pathological liar that she is. Her life is a mixture of all of that. Like, she done told these lies so many times that she actually started believing these lies. Think about it. From her saying that her dad did something to her, to her saying that her sister's husband did something to her, all the way to her marrying her third cousin, Goomba, right? All of this stuff that's taking place, like, what I mean? She created like trauma in her own life, in a sense of like the lies and always trying to play the victim, always putting herself in different situations. You can go back to her Facebook and see all of this, that is Jaguar Wright. See, a lot of people don't got no discernment, so they're not really going to look at it and be like, oh, okay, she's been doing this her whole life. You know what I mean? Like, It's like that kid that's in the classroom that keep on doing bad stuff, right? But then when they get in trouble, they say, oh, it was this person's fault. It was that person's fault. They're the reason why I acted out. They're the reason why I did this, right? You're looking at the grown person that still does that, you know? Do you know the amount of therapy that her son has to go through right now, because of her? People don't even realize the amount of therapy that her son. Imagine having a, spectrum based son, or, someone that suffers from Asperger's, whatever you want to call it, right? Imagine, the mother, right? They have to be on a routine, right? They have to be routine. Like these type of children, they have to have a routine. So they have to have stability, right? So when you're talking about these type of children, it's like like a schedule, you know what I mean? Like get up, eat breakfast. This is why certain things he said was kind of off when he was like, she haven't fed me, since 11 o'clock that morning, or whatever the case may be. It's because they're used to a certain schedule, right? Breakfast is at this time, lunch is at that time, dinner is at this time. They get used to that schedule, right? And then when you snatch it from up under them, you're putting them in distress. It's actually overly stimulated. This is why he said that she hid the keys and then recorded him looking for the keys. She knew that would put him in a panic. She knew that these situations was going to put him in a panic. She utilized her mom in the same sense. You go back far enough, you can go back to scenes where Jaguar was in the tub and her mom came in the bathroom to use the bathroom, and she goes off on her mom and curses her mom out, right? You go back to different scenarios where, she was putting her mom in these, trauma situations, these crises, running out of meds. That's her responsibility to get her mom the meds, right? Because she's the caregiver, right? The family was trying to get the mom away from Jaguar, right? Jaguar was forcing all of these rights and it's my mom and stuff like that. That ultimately led to, Mama Francis unaliving. This is why people are still mad with Jaguar, because she knew Baphomet stuff, right? So she was using different variations of energies in order to manipulate the world and get her, this is what her son was talking about when he said, she's doing this in hopes that people wouldn't find out the truth, right? Working with different variations of people that's already been kicked off the internet because of this same rhetoric of painting the narrative, right? Such as Crockett, Miss Crockett, she's only on Twitch or that what you call 'em, right? X. She's only on X, right? She got permanently social media banned off Facebook and all these other platforms, right? So when you see them working with these variations of people, you can only imagine like the darkness that they're in, what they're actually doing. You know what I mean? Anyone who's cooperating with certain variations of narrative to, shape or redirect the future, they're going to have problems in their life, in their surroundings, right? Getting all this money together for a lawsuit, but ain't take care of the warrant that you have. You got 2 warrants out of Dallas, DeSoto, right? But you ain't taking care of that. But you're on the internet putting lists together of people who you feel is the problem, right? You know that, you got to hire a lawyer in order to even fight a case, right? This is how complicated Jaguar's situation is. She has to hire a lawyer, right? And that lawyer is not going to take the case because Jaguar is already under, 1030 or 730, whatever that is, where she, is considered to be unstable to hold up in the court of law, right? So she would have to then find a doctor that says that she is of the right mind and can stand trial or court before any lawyer would even take the case to try to defend her. She would have to go through those steps to say that she could stand up in a court of law. And she knows that. She knows that they looking for her to put, like, it's like all of these villains, they broke out of the Batman Insane Asylum, right? And they're all running around Gotham right now. They're all from the Gotham Insane Asylum. That's why Grace keeps saying the Joker would never, because that's the way of them reminding each other what they're a part of. They're a part of a bunch of mentally unstable patients that broke out, right? Grace, the axe, you know what I'm saying? Axe murderer. It's like literally, like you got to think about these people, right? Jaguar, Grace, right? Even Wolf Coochie, the street pandler, you know what I'm saying? It's a reason why his wife, his ex-wife, is a reason why she divorced him. It's a reason why Jaguar can't marry Wolf right now, because Jaguar technically is still married to Goomba, right? And then you have Wolf. Wolf, even though he got the divorce and everything, it's a reason why that lady left him. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just the necktie dysfunction. It was more than just the necktie dysfunction. He's out in them streets. They choose what they choose. They choose the addiction. They choose that over family. They choose that over morals. They choose that. So every situation that they put themselves into, they got to make sure the Uggs is there. They got to make sure there's enough Uggs around, right? You can hear that in everything that they do, right? Let's get back to this. The things you did with your youngest son. You know if Sam, if Deuce get another interview, he telling on you. If Deuce get one more interview, he telling on you. You know that, right? If Deuce get one more interview, if Tasha bring Deuce out one more time, he telling on you, right? Yeah, why Tasha not on her list? Why is Tasha K not on her list?
You need to actively change yourself now. You're coming up to 50. Prime time for a midlife crisis. Look back upon your life. Oh, Jesus. Were all the things you did in this life.
Tasha K talking about something. Oh, Jesus, I fucked up. You fucked up by interviewing him. He's a storyteller just like his mom.
Take that mask off and see what's under those achievements. Will you be proud of what you did? Or will you be rightfully abhorred as I am now?
I'm a whore too. Every time I came up, all these people do is
look at the refrigerator with the dents in it.
They look and they review and they look and they review.
Look at the dents in the refrigerator. You see, this is just how the kitchen was too. You had the dents in the refrigerator from her punching on the refrigerator. Had like an old ass banana by the side of it. And then an empty box of cereal was on the top of the refrigerator. This is exactly what the kitchen looked like that she was in December 2024 and January 2025. This is that kitchen. I remember like it was yesterday. Huh? I remember like it was yesterday. This was the kitchen, because I kept on saying, who is punching on that refrigerator like that? Why is it so many dents in that refrigerator? I was saying that then. I was like, man, Jaguar and them in that house fighting. They got to be, come on. The refrigerator is like a menacing bystander. You know what I'm saying? The refrigerator ain't did nothing to nobody. How is the refrigerator taking damage? How? How much anger you got where you got to go try to punch the refrigerator? You don't want to punch the walls, you'll punch holes in them. You don't want to punch the cabinets, you'll mess them up, right? So you go punch the refrigerator, huh? And those look like puncture marks, like you done went and shanked the refrigerator. The refrigerator was in a jailhouse shanking, huh? Got poked all in his neck and shit. The refrigerator did. It's her. It's her. I'm telling you, she lives in hostile environments, just like Lady T. They both like hostility in the atmosphere. They both like chaos in their environment. I'm telling you. Old Dusty in there scared as hell. I promise you, old Dusty. I'm telling you, he's in there scared. Like, he's in there like every day, like walking on eggshells. He don't know what Jaguar he's going to be dealing with from a day-to-day basis. I promise you. She probably be standing around corners in the house, jumping out around the corner. Gotcha. What you doing on your phone? I'm telling you, he probably scared. He probably got to have his phone in his pocket. Only time he really uses his phone is when he driving from this place to that place. I'm telling you, probably watching him. You know, I'm telling you, this level of paranoia don't go away. When somebody say that something in their head tells them to get out, that level of paranoia just don't go away. It sits in the back and waits for the prime opportunity to rear its head again. I promise you, this level does not just it's not something that just goes away. It's not. I'm telling you. It's gonna happen again. She's building for a crash out. That's why she that's why she's trying to get back into the Hunger Games. Y'all think Jaguar trying to get back into the Hunger Games because she want to be relevant, but also that's her plea for help. That's her plea for help that she trying to break free. You know what I'm saying? That's her break free. She want to pop up on somebody's page right now, bad as hell. You hear me? She want to pop up. Jaguar want to pop up on somebody's platform, bad as hell. You hear me? She just don't know who gonna let her pop her shit how she want, but she wants to pop up on somebody's platform. She know she don't want to come up over here because she know we tear her ass down every time. And I went over to Jaguar's platform and Wolf Coochie blocked me. So Wolf Coochie actually blocking Jaguar from getting any engagement. So he's sabotaging her. He is secretly sabotaging her. Jaguar knows the best way to grow on the internet is the engagement with other platforms and other content creators. But Wolf Coochie is blocking all the other content creators that come over there to engage. Ain't that crazy? I literally went up on her panel and they blocked me in StreamYard. That's how bad he's blocking her from engagement with anybody else. He don't want nobody else getting in her head or telling her something different, especially with her music and everything. Jaguar says she ready to put out music right now. Wolf Coochie said, nah, we're going to wait till next year. But I do got some instrumentals that I'm putting out there, he say. He's got instrumentals that he's putting out there, but he's telling her wait till next year to put some music out. Ain't that crazy? Jaguar say she got some doodle bops right now that'll go out. Some little, some little, a little bit of this, a little bit of tit bickies, big titties. She got a little bit of music right now she could put out there, but she can't put it out there because push management say she can't put it out there. And guess who's in control of that? Wolf Coochie, guaranteed, right? She don't even know about the books that Wolf Coochie is writing and putting out there. She don't even know about the what is it, the little voice recording things that Wolf Coochie is putting out there in her name, talking about, oh, Jaguar raw and uncut this episode 1 and this, that, and third. He literally trying to monetize around Jaguar's whole existence and control other people from, getting around her. Jaguar can be holding conversations on TikTok right now, making an ass load of money, right? Because they love conspiracy theories over on TikTok. Wolf Coochie ain't even got the balls to try to get her to, vocalize her words properly so she can fit the algorithm on TikTok. He don't even got the gonads to say, Jaguar, look, we got to branch over to these other platforms. There's money to be made on TikTok, and one day you can make $15,000. You just got to go over there and battle and talk to people, and people will literally build around Jaguar lies and bullshit because that's what they want to feed into, right? But if you're gonna go get that dollar, why not get it all around the board? Why subject yourself to just Instagram and YouTube, right? Why not go build a TikTok and then get people to go over to your Patreon and then build like a Kick platform or a Twitch platform, right? Why not do that? If the right, technician, if the right people was actually around her helping her, she can build a substantial, platform like that. But as long as you keep like trying to push all the engagement out, no, you ain't gonna build nothing. And you're building your platform on lies anyway. So why not broaden the spectrum of the people that's hearing your lies? If you're gonna make people pay for your lies, because really the people are paying for the entertainment. Everybody already know you lying, Jaguar. We just paying for the entertainment. And when I say we, I don't mean me. I'm talking about as a collective, right? We don't really give a damn. We think it's interesting you running around talking about you did this with Big L and Biggie and Jay-Z, and you was around when Foxy Brown was all of it. Like, we think that shit is comical, that you've been around for that long and you ain't make no name for yourself. You got one album and the label dropped you right after you named the album what you named the album. And they told you not to name the album that. And you still weren't arrogant. They put you with the Roots and you still messed that up. Everything that was provided for you, you messed it up. They wanted to use you for shows. You messed it up. You self-sabotage yourself around every corner. And you supposed to be the leader of this new world? Hell no. Ain't no way a self-sabotaging person like Jaguar can lead us to nothing great. She cannot. It's not possible. She gonna lead y'all to Armageddon. Just like her son said, in the time of Mejido, she been talking that shit. She installed it into his head. Sam's Jr., he running around talking about she's at the mouth of Leviathan. In the time of Mejido, she's going to go down with everybody else. So therefore, that's Baphomet. That's Baphomet teaching right there. So you taught your son the ways of Allison Crowley and the Baphomet. And then you want to look at us and we supposed to paint you as a leader, Jaguar? Nah, count me out.
I got in the background.
You can't cam up because we view and we look and we view and we see that beat up freezer.
What I got in the background, curtains, people talking about I got a popcorn ceiling because they're hoping that if they say I got a popcorn ceiling, I'll get me and then I'll show my ceiling so they can, I don't know.
We all do it.
I wish I could say it was just nosiness. I wish I could chalk it all up to something as innocent as that. It's not, they're stalking.
The refrigerator all beat up. We stalking you, Jag. We stalking you.
Like when somebody is looking so hard that they're talking about how you had dents in your refrigerator.
Guilty.
What, y'all mad that there wasn't a tag on there so you could figure out where we got it from? So you could go and try to figure out what the address is on the account and see if you can bribe somebody? Like, these people are really dangerous.
Jaguar is a felon and a fugitive, but what makes you think? Y'all know that she's a felon and a fugitive. What makes you think she's not a mass murderer that can fucking sing a high note?
I wonder, who are you? Why do you stand tall?
1 second, 1 second.
Where wisdom from? Are you really this strong? Ralph DaWise over here, Ralph DaWise over there. Atlas family affair. Interfere if you dare. We don't battle with flesh. We fight demons oppressed by life over death. Off the record like broken up ciphers. Black mirrors, reflectors of lies. They try feeding on us. Feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They try feeding on us. Feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They wonder why, point out all the wrongs. Why shine in the darkest halls? Why silence these evil calls? How dare you lift us up when we fall? We don't battle with flesh. We fight demons oppressed by life over death. Off the record like broken up ciphers. Black mirrors, reflectors of lies. They try feeding on us. Feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They try feeding on us. Feeding on us. all feeding on us. No longer getting my trust. Love in my veins like blood. None left for you demons, I'm done. They tried feeding on us. Feeding on us. We're fighting demons. We're fighting demons. We're fighting demons. We're fighting demons. Feeding on us. Feeding on us. We're fighting demons. They wonder why point out all the wrongs, why shine in the darkest holes, why silence these evil calls.
Get back. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Nah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every thought censored. They don't like it when we speak. When we beat, they're living under pressure. It's not a life for the weak or the meek. Gotta rise that temperature. It's real cold in these streets. Bring the heat. A spiritual venture. Gotta watch who you greet, who you meet. You know you do right, so they tell you you're wrong. Put up a fight, they don't like that you're strong. Crave that control, so they string you along. Catch a break, that shit's prolonged. When you know you don't belong, so it's back to the same old con. With a song, bringing facts, so they want you gone. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Take and throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in a world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. Talk that talk, walk that walk. Represent for the flock. Time weighing like a boat of tick-tock. No promise, no hope, no joy from the clock. Just annoyance when they circle and they watch on top. Ooh, that can never be I. Set the mindset of a guy who believes in the lie. Got no feelings, can't cry. Hand over your money as you watch them feast with the beast. And how dare you reap a reward. Stay poor, stay lured, stay quiet, stay normal. Now's not the time to give in or give up. Can't blame their way when you find yourself stuck. Don't be surprised when they show you fake love, and that's a message from the God above. The real ruler, millimeter, taking shots, aiming for your bluff. You don't like it, oh well, tough. Suck it up, get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Then throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in a world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself. King of wands, use your freedom as a pawn. Not too fond of any bond. The grass ain't greener when it comes to your lawn. Shit ain't brighter when it comes to your dawn. They wanna make it rain, leave no rainbow for your pain. They wanna pick your brain just to call you insane. All aboard the ego train, they can't move, stuck in chains. Detained, trapped in a game. Cameras, they stalk you, you know you can't hide. Stick to yourself if you can't choose a side. Get you some sense and let go of your pride. Say goodbye to the old life, cause it died. Get back to yourself. Why you tryna please these thieves? They don't wish you well. They don't wish you well. Then throw it in your face like a show and tell. Swimming in the world of snakes. Open gate to hell as they yell. Get back to yourself. Get back to yourself.
My fault. I'm multitask.
Get back to yourself.
Yeah, I'm multitasking right now. Yeah, this is hilarious.
Jaguar, get in contact with.
He knows when you listen. My mom used to have these moments. My cousin used to have these moments. My mom used to have these moments. I don't know what drugs my mom was, what chemical imbalance was taking place in my mom's mind. I know when my cousin was having these moments, my cousin was in the casino life in Atlantic City, right? My cousin was in the, casino life, and she was messing with that embalming fluid, them dip cigarettes, and this is what she would go through. When she's sitting there, you could be around my cousin and not be saying nothing, and she'll be over there having a whole conversation with herself. That's what Jaguar Wright is doing. When you catch these little moments where she say stuff like "bring the pain" and like "is this what you MFers want?" and "I got something for you," these are the things that she's contemplating in her mind. Real wicked stuff, real nasty stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, if we're playing poker, it's time for me to call. I need to see what's in y'all niggas' hands, because I'm sitting on a royal flush.
See? He still think it's a game. Talking about, I gotta call y'all bluff. That's somebody that feel like they in a corner. That's somebody who feel like they trapped. They like, well, I done made it all the way to the river card. I gotta see what's in your hand now. I gotta call your bluff.
I want to know what y'all niggas got. Everybody's so worried about what I got. How about we see what's in your hand? Because every time I flip my cards over, I pull in a pot. I want to see what you niggas got. I'm sick and tired of playing footsies. If we're going to be dangerous, let's be dangerous. I want to know what you got.
Look at how demonic this is. Just look at how low vibrational and demonic this is. Y'all can't say this ain't low vibrational and demonic. He's like, I want to see what you coochies got. You ain't even see what Wolf Coochie got. Oh, sorry. You know what I mean? You ain't even see what Wolf Coochie got. He talking about, I want to see what y'all got. Why? Why do you want to see that? You got to worry about Wolf Coochie. You got to worry about what Wolf Coochie got.
Look at her nigga. He be over there looking crazy while them spiders on his goddamn head. His hair longer than her. You know that relationship fucked up. His hair is longer than hers.
The time for diplomacy is over. We are at war. This is no longer Cold War. This is straight warfare.
She's already determined that we're at war. I didn't even know that we were at war. I didn't even know you two. I didn't know that. She's telling us all something new. Yeah, she stole my bike. That's how she know we at war. She know it's the war of the bicycle. She know that shit. That's why she know we at war. She know. She was already told, if someone ever comes up and brings up this bike, you know we at war.
Yeah, she just want to get revenge on Jay-Z. Because Beyonce is fucking fabulous. Even if she's satanic. Everybody been saying she's satanic. It's all on YouTube. But I was there.
To be purged and burned away with the devil and the rest of those swayed by him. I love you as mother to son. But as a person, I could never stand behind a demonic prostitute. Especially one who has learned the ways of witchcraft, of seduction, and the vile ways of twisting God's word to your own benefit from those of the cohorts of Samael, the poison of God. And don't even try to stop me in my endeavors.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be praying for injustice. Jaguar Wright need justice too.
Yes, prayers for Jaguar. I pray that somebody call that Crime Stopper hotline and get her locked up. I pray that somebody had the strength to do the right thing, like a Spike Lee joint, and get her incarcerated.
On certain extents, I feel like she needs justice, you know? But when she's talking about, I'm gonna call CPS, fuck her justice. Take that bitch to jail. Take that bitch to jail. And at this point, if I gotta go to jail with your ass, Jaguar, take us to jail, police.
Get her incarcerated because she shouldn't be out here preying on our collective. And when the investigations start about those missing kids, that all the times that she was a Lyft driver and she was doing stuff.
Yeah, she's a Lyft driver. You know, always why that creepy ass bitch in 2012 gave me a ride. You know what I did? I said, Lord, please make her have a car crash and make her look at herself to see that she fucked up and she need to help the victims. And guess what? Jaguar admitted what I put on her. Me, the nobody with no money in wherever I'm at, poor, food stamps getting me. Put that on you, and it happened to you. Oshun not hearing you, baby. That's why she crazy stuck in the realm world, because she went to Oshun to fight her battles, and now her ass stuck and can't get about that dream. Goddamn fool you was.
The connections that she have to that trap house down there, Yellow Beasley trap house, you know, with the Mexicans and the trafficking and stuff. I pray that somebody have the strength to do the right thing. When Ali Carter comes out and tell the truth about Jaguar Wright and her involvement with all these other handlers and how she's manipulating autistic and she's manipulating autistic adults. I can only imagine what she's doing to autistic children. I pray that somebody have the strength to call the police.
She didn't even know she was an Uber driver. She supposed to be at the studio. This bitch is in the car. Did you get away from Diddy? I'll call 911. I got some people. I know some people I'm going to call. Mexican police. Black police officer. Diddy, I got 2 Diddy victims. He think he's going to get away with blackmailing me. We have to take him under. Didn't want nothing to do with it. End up getting took back.
We need more people telling. We need more people telling so we can get out of the conundrum that we in. It's not enough people doing the right thing. We got to go back to it. If you see something, say something. We got all these uncles and aunties that's stealing shit and helping us look for it. We got these uncles that's touching on shit, fucking up the minds of our youth. Nah, we got these aunties that's shoplifting and stealing shit, and we got these uncles that's touching and grubbing on everything, and nobody's saying nothing. We just sweeping it under the carpet, wondering why the family events is so fucked up. No, I'm telling.
And then taking Jaguar Wright down is like taking down the man, they people that are after me. And stop sending the mans in the suits, the black suits, not allegedly. Stop that shit.
Everyone was sitting around watching a bunch of weird shit.
Same reason why you sitting in that room while that dude is crushing up all of that shit, snorting it. The same reason why y'all having that snort party.
They came to me on Vista. Nosy Ho came to me. Tokyo Tony came to me. Chad, we gotta do something. This guy is terrible. And when I told them, guess what? They were right. He is terrible. Eligio Bishop is one of the most deplorable.
Y'all hear that? Y'all heard them just take the line in the background. Listen to me. Shout out to Trevor Green. Keep doing your thing. Trevor, I promise you, you are hitting right where you need to be hitting at. Like, these episodes are going to be something else. I can already see you getting offers. For real, like, I can see him getting an offer for this type of show on like Cartoon Network or something. I can see this on Cartoon Network. Maybe with a little bit more, character actions as far as the scenes go, but not in the sense of like what he's doing, but in the sense of like if they were going to put it on Cartoon Network, right? But like as of now, like this is like right on the money. This is something that we need in the Black tea sector. I can see why Trevor Green made the list, for the Black tea sector. And that's big to say, like, that you made the list just from posting like cartoons. You're not like, you're a content creator because you are doing it, in your own way. But the fact that you have, took the cartoon thing and ran with it and put this whole spin, You know, shout out to Trevor Green. You know, shout out to his birthplace. You know what I'm saying? Like he was born over here. He was born over here. Trevor Green was born over here. He was born. That one time that we put that out there talking about Jaguar in that, you know, tub, talking about that's what Trevor Green, you know, that's what Sean Carter did to me, and then later switched it and said Trevor Green did it, and he was a rude boy who would show up at your house, and he had the song that you had to sing to him in order for him not to take you out. I just wanted to know what song it was that she sung that made you get away. You know, it just what song did you sing that let somebody, you know, you got to have the voice of an angel to sing a song for somebody to be like, "Ah, man, I can't even kidnap you anymore." You know, you got to have a good ass song. I thought it might have been Justin Bieber. You know, is it too late now to say sorry? But apparently this song was so touching that Trevor Green was like, I don't even want to kidnap you no more. And still, that's what I'm saying. We should at least know that song just in case Trevor Green. It's a good thing we cool with Trevor Green now. We ain't got to worry about him popping up on us. You know what I'm saying? But man, if Trevor Green ever popped up, I would have liked to know the song that she sung to get up out of that shit. I think that song should be like the national anthem. Shit, a song that'll make a kidnapper not kidnap you. Shit, we all should be singing that mother. That motherfucker should be sung from the rooftops and the valleys low. That shit should be like a Michael Jackson anthem or some shit by now. You know, that shit is up there with all I want to say is that they don't really care about us. That shit got to be hit me, scrape me, they can never. You know what I'm saying? That shit got to be up there where it don't matter if you black or white. That shit got to be in the pop list. You know, everybody should be singing that song. You know, that shit should be like a R. Kelly song or something. Okay, maybe not R. Kelly. Okay, I'm pushing it. I didn't even realize how loud that shit sound in the microphone. She gonna go back and listen to this live and be like, damn, you do hear all of it in the background. She gonna have to scrap this whole live by the time when she go back and listen to this shit, she gonna have to delete this whole thing. Ain't no way. And what happened? What happened, y'all? She deleted that whole video. We said it during the live, and then she did it while we was live. She went and deleted that whole video. It's no longer on her page. We're the only ones with that 6-hour live that she did ranting about. She told on everybody, Tokyo Tony, Nosy Ho. She told about all the involvements with the kids from Carbon Nature after the group dispersed. She told on herself. She deleted that shit, and we are the only ones with a copy of it, and she told on herself in all of it. You can snip this up. You cannot snip this up. They is literally snorting on the same table that she recording on. You cannot snip this up, Jaguar. Y'all played the wrong game with the wrong person. That's why I play video games, Jaguar, because you gotta listen. When you playing Call of Duty, Jaguar, you gotta be able to listen. You gotta hear the footsteps of the people around you. That's why I play video games, so I can stay on my P's and Q's. I hear y'all crushing shit up in the background, getting y'all lines ready. We hear y'all snorting it and everything. The damn dollar keep coming unrolled. The dollar that you use and keep coming unraveled. You got to keep on re-raveling the dollar. I hear you. I hear all of it. That one person keep dropping a straw. I hear the straw and the dollar. One of y'all using the dollar, one of y'all using the straw. I hear y'all. You gonna have to get rid of this whole video by the time I get done analyzing it. You're gonna have to get rid of all of this shit. You want to see how you make somebody take down their own content? You talk about the shit that's going on in the background. This how you make somebody take away their own content. You hear me? This how you make somebody go back and analyze their own content. You talk about the shit you hear in the background. We hear y'all crushing up the pills, getting the lines ready. We know what that entail. We know what that entail. We know what y'all doing.
Things of it in life, but I had nothing to do with that cult. Matter of fact, I didn't have anything to do with any of the kids that came out of that cult until after they defected. I told
Oh, wait, what was that? What was that we hear in the background? Who got that straw out? Which one of y'all using that straw? That must be Grace with the straw.
when they were ready to leave, if they needed my help transitioning back into a normal life,
There go the dollar.
and that's exactly what I did.
There go the dollar.
My children, I'm like the grandmother. I'm like the godmother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm Gina.
Yes, Jaguar need to say no to the drugs.
The grandmother. I'm like the godmother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm Gina.
Oh, he is bagging up and they doing shit. Y'all just got a triple trifecta in the room going on right now. You bagging up, telling lies, and snorting shit. Damn, y'all dangerous in that room. He is sitting there bagging up like they about to, you talking about CG mom. They telling lies and telling on themselves. They is telling on themselves 3. Oh, Trevor, you did great with the graphics, but you might have to add some more grays along the side, of my, you might have to add some more grays. I think I got more grays, you might have to add, some more grays. Just throw some more grays in there along the, the chin strap, the goatee, like, just throw some more grays in there and, we in there like swimwear. Ways. That's not just possession. That's possession with intent. They bagging that shit up. That's possession with intent. Damn, I thought they were just going to hit y'all with possession. Nah, you in the trap house. You got possession with intent. You doing the most. Snorting and you partying and trying to make that. That's part of, even Biggie Small said the 10 crack commandments was never get high off your own supply. How you getting high off your own supply? You got to be the dumbest criminal in the history of criminals. We hear everything that y'all doing back there.
The new 10 crack commandments. Yeah. Hey, yo, nobody can tell me nothing about this grind life. This corner bone survival code. For my block runners, my late night strivers, my scale check soldiers. Listen, I've been in the game for years, long enough to grow fangs. It caught me into something cold, taught me how the world bangs. So I drafted a handbook line by line, a blueprint to keep your pockets fat and your heartbeat fine. Rule number 1, never let them peep your stash. Loose lips make wolves hungry and wolves move fast. Greed turns friends in the shadows with knives. Protect your numbers like you protect your life. Number 2, never broadcast your next step. Real movers glide quiet, no noise, no rep. Your enemies can't chase what they can't detect. Silence is armor, respect is a side effect. Number 3, trust nobody, not fully. Pressure makes saints flip, even ones you thought were holy. A smile can hide a setup, a hug can hide a blade. Stay sharp, stay distant, stay paid. Number 4, don't poison your grind with your own product. A clouded mind makes sloppy moves, and sloppy moves get spotted. Keep your head clear, your vision locked in. A king can't rule if he's drowning in his own sin. Number 5, never do business where you sleep. Your home is your fortress, keep that energy deep. If they beg for a taste, tell them slide down the street. Your safety ain't worth no quick hit treat. Number 6, credit, kill it. A broke man promising payback is a myth, don't feel it. If he ain't got it today, he won't have it tomorrow. Protect your pockets from unnecessary sorrow. 7, keep your bloodline out your grind. Family and hustle don't mix, not one time. Money twists hearts, turns love into rage. Keep your circle separate, keep your life in its lanes. 8, never carry heavy weight on your frame. Let your crew handle both, stay light in the game. If the law pulls up, you want clean hands. A leader delegates, that's how a leader stands. Nah, avoid the boys in blue at all costs. If they think you're talking, your whole life's lost. Paranoia makes killers out of peaceful men. Stay low, stay gone when you can. Consignment is sacred, only for the season. Freshmen folk quick panic without reason. If you can't guarantee the flips, say nah, I'm straight. Cause they'll want their cut back early, late, rain, or fake. Follow these codes, just stack bread like towers. Break them and you'll be counting your last hour. Streets don't love nobody, they just keep scoring. The game don't cry when you're not here anymore.
Yo, at this rate, Trevor Green done dropped more music than Jaguar. You know what I'm saying? At this rate, Trevor Green might as well put together, the Trevor Green album and just put it on distro. Like all the songs that he dropped, he might as well just go ahead and put an album together and just put that shit on Spotify. Trevor Green, listen, if you're watching, just go ahead, put the music that you got together, go to DistroKid, drop that shit on Spotify, and you're gonna be on Spotify, you're gonna be on TikTok. Like, listen, somebody can take that Jaguar thing, and put it on TikTok, and the next thing you know, Trevor, you TikTok viral. I'm telling you, man, just go ahead, take that music, wrap it up, go to DistroKid, pay the $44, and get your music out there. You might have to pay a little bit more to get it copywritten, but go ahead, get that, band copywritten, get that everything. Listen, you on to something, you on to something. And if you just keep on believing and pushing into it and investing back into it, something great gonna come out of it, man. Just go ahead, put the album together, the first album or whatever, shit. Title it Black Tea Sector by Trevor Green, whatever you want to do, but just wrap that shit up and sell that shit in a nice package, and you gonna go far with that. But think about it. Trevor Green done dropped the album, and Jaguar Wright. Trevor Green putting out more music than Jaguar Wright about Jaguar Wright. He putting out more music than she is. Come on.
I can't believe Wolf let you record while he was doing that. I would have never let you record while I was doing that. What? We hear everything in the background. You thought because you turned the camera off, we wasn't going to be able to hear that shit. We hear it. We hear it. We hear you crushing the shit up. We hear you pulling the lines apart. We hear all of it.
Terrible. When I saw them, guess what? They were right. He is terrible. Eligio Bishop is.
Let's go back.
Weird shit.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
If it looks weird to me, I scroll back.
She telling. Look, the motherfucker, they got a motherfucking briefcase. They ain't got no ordinary. This ain't no ordinary dealer right here. This motherfucker got a briefcase. You know what that mean? Huh? That mean he come with a few things. You hear me? Michelle, do you hear me? Don't laugh. Don't laugh, Michelle. This motherfucker got a briefcase. Did you hear the briefcase open up? This motherfucker got a briefcase. She dealing with a dealer with a briefcase. This.
That motherfucker got a briefcase, you hear me? Listen, man, Trevor Green is doing his thing with this. For sure.
Got a briefcase. You know what type of partying you gonna be doing when the dealer got a briefcase? Do you know what type of party it is? It ain't even that many people in the room to have a dealer with a briefcase. Do you hear me? It ain't even enough people in the room for your dealer to have a motherfucking briefcase. This is crazy. This is crazy. Let's go back. I want to hear this shit again. This motherfucker got a briefcase. Hold on. Let's hear this again.
Goddamn crack whore. She's a crack whore.
Hold on. Let's hear this again.
I don't know weirdos because I don't follow weird shit. If it looks weird to me, I scroll back.
Damn, you hear that briefcase? Hold on, it gets better. Hold on, we gotta listen to the background. I need y'all to hear the background.
Man.
Nah, look, if we slow it down, the noise is still the same. Watch. I'm gonna put it on normal speed. Watch.
They came to me on Bigo. Nosy Ho came to me. Tokyo
Listen to that.
came to me. Jag, we gotta do something. This guy.
Now remember, we had the speed on, like we had it on a little bit faster, right? And even if we slowed it down, we still heard the same noises in the background.
When I saw them, guess what?
You hear him
They
snorting.
were like, he is terrible. Eligio Bishop is one of the most deplorable human beings ever in life. But I had nothing to do with that cult. Matter of fact, I didn't have anything to do with any of the kids that came out of that cult.
Yeah, I should be able to tell I don't be on her live talking her crazy while she be getting happy. People be cash apping her $1 and $2 and $3 and $4, and she get to singing, ooh, Jaguar Wright, Jay-Z, in the truck, Mr. Green, in the forest with plastic with me. Jaguar Wright. That's how she look when I look at her lives. Jaguar Wright, ooh, I'm a pop star. Shut the fuck up.
She telling and telling.
If they needed my help.
She telling about her involvement with the cult. And she's telling that they snorting in the background. She double telling right now. She is in full. She's a better teller than me. I never seen somebody tell on themselves and tell on everybody in the room at the same damn time. She not only telling on herself, she telling on everybody in the room at the same damn time. She's a Teletubby for real.
Transitioning back into a normal life. I would help. That's exactly what I did. Their children. I'm like the grandmother. I'm like the godmother. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I'm G-Mom.
It's crushing up pills and more shit.
I still don't understand.
I'm G-Mom.
Oh, I'm Jaguar, and I got a bag on your hand. Ooh, I'm better than Beyonce. Jay-Z, pay me my money. I got money in Switzerland, $4 million. Hell yeah, I'll be just like Jaguar Wright. If I embezzle money and I rape my son and I help hide these bodies and I did all this stuff. All this stuff, I swear for God.
You get a line. I'm motherfucker back there like a day at Oprah Winfrey. Anybody who's sitting down get a line. Everybody get a line. They is back there. Teeth snort them up. I told you they not doing nothing good with y'all money, but getting high with it. I told y'all, y'all sitting there donating to Jaguar Wright. She's sitting there buying more shit and some scratch offs. That what she doing with y'all money. Buying more shit and scratch offs. They still got that teenage mindset where they think they gonna be street kings and queens. Think they about to take over the drug game and the industries and all of that shit. That's what she doing. She got the mindset of a teenager. How you not know that it was going to amplify the sound if y'all smush up drugs on the same damn thing you recording on? How you not know that we hear all of this shit? You ain't even a good technician, Wolf Kutcher. A good technician would have never. Supposed to be in a whole different room. You so busy trying to keep track of a Jaguar, you in the same damn room doing the shit. A real technician would have never. Y'all on the same table crushing up drugs. That's why you got erectile dysfunction.
Are you kidding me? No, they really do not see. Oh no, the people that are saying that they see just fine, they just lying their fucking asses off.
I bet we lying.
They all know that this shit was a setup.
I wish I could just mute your voice.
Into the Legina Gold
if I could just mute your voice and just listen to the background.
They brought it to me. And rather than letting them control the narrative,
they got a big bag. You hear me? They got a big bag. That check must have came
I
in.
did one thing that nobody ever said that they would do for that girl.
Odell back there with a big bag.
Her word. And I will believe everything she told me.
He bagging up.
Until it was time to
he
take
think he an OG.
And all I want to yell at to Jaguar is Jaguar. All I want to yell to Jaguar Wright is, you are a devil, Jezebel, evil, belligerent, good singing, soulless whore. Cigarette smoking, dope fiend, Jezebel, old school hoe. She an old school hoe. Now them some conning ass bitches. Jaguar done made millions off of YouTube getting cash outs with the goddamn bonnet. That's why she ain't got no money. That's why she wear that bonnet to make it seem like she ain't got no money. Jaguar is living it up.
Oh, this video is unavailable. Oh, why? How? How is this video unavailable? Oh, man. Oh, man. In the middle of the exposure. She took that shit down.
See, that's why they didn't like our Discord. Cause we was breaking that shit down in real time before they can even get a week's grift off of it, 3-day grift off of it. Before Jaguar can get 6 hours of grifting off of this video, we done made her ass take it down within the first 6 hours. We better than the first 48. We was making they ass take the shit down within the first 48 hours. We had they ass hook, line, and stinker.
News it. She news that shit. See what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying? She knew that shit. She knew it. They took that down expeditiously. They just took that shit down in the middle of us exposing that shit. They took that shit down expeditiously. That means she in the bushes watching us. She knows she had to take. That's admittance of guilt to me. Yeah, that's enough for me right there. That says enough. That's admitting of guilt right there to me. Yeah, if that don't say guilty, what say guilty? You knew you had. I told you I was gonna make you take that video down. I told you I operate in real time. I told you I was gonna make you take that shit down. I'll make you take your own content down, woman. Who was you playing with?
Oh yeah, so we decided the Atlas family decided to do Atlas family page giveaway. We have a page. It's got like 1.3K followers. You can already like monetize it pretty much if you fill out the information for it. But we do have a page, and it's just sitting there. It's doing nothing but collecting dust. So we're thinking about how we can, give this page to a content creator, somebody that want to build content on YouTube and see if they can try to build on it. We might just go ahead and just use it for different variation. We don't have the people putting out the music videos anymore or making music. We were just going to use it for that and then monetize it. But, we might just keep it on standby, but we're trying to look for something else to do with that page because it already can get monetized. It already has, those capabilities.
I'll teach you about a game of life. I'll make you take your own content down. I'll show you. Your own content. You think this a game? I'm like a broke Xbox. I ain't playing no games.
Trevor Green, I don't like that you put the Debo sounds on her Ride My Bike like it's the Beach Cruiser, the one I let her borrow last week. Like, this wasn't Debo. This was Jaguar stealing my bike. You got the Debo sounds with the bell on the bike, acting like I'm red and shit. Like, oh man, my pop's tripping. He wanted me to come ask for my bike back. What bike? You know, the beach cruiser, the one I let you borrow last week. It's just like it's both of ours. It just stay at my house. Oh, that bike? I got it right over here. She didn't Debo me. She stole it. She thefted it, my shit. She didn't Debo me for my bike. She thefted it. You should have like the Pink Panther theme behind this shit or some go-go gadget shit. She thefted it, my shit.
Be scared, Jaguar, right? Danny, King Payne, whoever else is against me that's in this stupid ass YouTube cult. Be very afraid. Nah! That's how I feel. Nah! If I see them in real life, I'm gonna do a karate. I'm like, yeah! I'm gonna do karate on their ass. I'm telling you, I'm gonna jump up in the air and my arms gonna be shaking like this. And I'm like, yeah! That's how my face gonna look when I pounce on their ass in real life. And you are wrong. And you almost got Tasha K kids took from in CPS. Like, Tasha K had to go through a lot. And you are wrong. And I just know how you move. You're a dirty person. If you are Danny in that black ugly. Oh, Misha's stupid. I was there too. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Trevor Green, man, for putting together another great production. Another episode of the Jaguar Wright, the Black Tea sector, Jaguar Wright gets confronted. Y'all make sure y'all go give that some thumbs up. Give it a little bit of airtime. Watch it, Make sure y'all give it a little. Yeah, but Jaguar is trying to get back into the Black tea sector. Y'all comment. Let me know what y'all think about that, man. Love is love to everybody. We're going to try to do another live later on today, so stay tuned for that. We will be trying to do another live later on today. Sorry, that we haven't been as busy on here, but somebody got to pay the bills. Somebody got to make some money to pay some bills around here. And due to the fact that they have scared away, a lot of the support, your boy gotta, your boy gotta actually, work a little bit harder now to get stuff done. You know what I'm saying? Gotta work a little bit harder, But great things is happening. So we still building, we still showing out. I'm trying to put a gathering together. Matter of fact, maybe I should just, if y'all just visiting the Charlotte area in North Carolina, if y'all just visiting the Charlotte area, just hit me up if you in the Charlotte area. How about that? How about if you in the Charlotte area, just hit me up if you in the Charlotte area. How about that? And we'll link. Because I can't put together no gathering yet. Y'all ain't great. We ain't got that big of a collective yet where I could put together like a whole like party or shindig. We got to just do maybe individual hangouts so people can realize like, damn, he cool as shit. I can go, you know what I'm saying? We gotta build our rapport back up. They try to get we got to build the rapport back up so people can be like, okay, he cool peoples. He all right. So we got to build that back up. See, everybody making their rounds. Love is love. Namaste. Ashe. Salutation. Shalom. Peace. If nobody told you that they love you today, let me be the first one, not the last, to tell you that I love you. Remember, images of oneself should be greater than reality. Don't let nobody tell you that you are not great, because you are great. We've
been journeying in the wrong direction this whole time. We've been journeying outside of ourselves. Why?
DaWise, talk to him.
It's been a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Maybe this is the year right here. Energy. Go within. There's something inside of you.
We gotta go over to YouTube. I mean, we gotta go over to TikTok and hold some lives over there. We got TikTok stuff going on. So I gotta go back to
within. There's something inside of you.
my TikTok is doing numbers right now. My Live-Jaguar TikTok is doing numbers right now.
Energy.
We gotta go over there
First
and
stage
open up the
is
channel.
realizing that you are. That's the first step. Confront yourself. Realizing that you are. Energy. Spent a long time on here pushing out knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. They can't put negative notions on us. Think about it. Great things is happening, whether they want to believe it or not.